Hello, I'm Sigsolo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a Tuesday shave. Today is a special razor. Well, it always is. All razors are special, but this is a razor called Giesen Forsthoff. It's made in Solingen, Germany, and this is the model called 1353. Zinc chromed head and stainless steel handle. The handle is 80 millimeters and it weighs 77 grams. When you look at this, you might, like me, think, well, it's right, the factory's, well, it's made in Solingen like Merkur. So here's the Merkur head. Nothing like that. So maybe they are the ones making the head or have their head made at the same factory as the King C Gillette razor, and you see nothing like that. Okay, then I thought, well, it actually looks a bit like the DE89, but you see the DE, oh, there's a hair there, big one. The DE89's base plate is thicker, and the top cap is thicker and less, you know, it's more curved. See, so that leaves one left, and that's the Mule DE89, the Mule R89, for instance. Same thing, looks just like the King C Gillette head, but you see, the top cap is fatter, it's less, it's more curved, and the base plate too, and it's not as the Giesen and Forsthoff is more straight down here. So it has a way smaller head, and all the razors I showed you has a 41.5 millimeter wide head. This has a 43 millimeters head. So this is in fact covering the blade. There is a very clever little indent in the top cap, so you can touch the blade, but it's not sticking out from the base plate, and that's actually very clever. Stainless steel handle, very grippy. 13 millimeters thick, so not the thickest of the thickest, but you know what? Has a very nice balance to it. The balance point is right here, so I'm digging it. The soap for today and all the products for today are Tabac from Germany, because I'm using a German razor. And so soap, balm and splash will be that too. I am, for the first time in 200 years, doing a face lather. I already loaded the brush, and all this talking might have dried out what was on it. The brush is the 24 millimeter Manchurian 2-band Silvertip. It's called Quasar or dark marble. So this is I love this soap. So this is the Tabac. I loaded from the pack before I started the video. You know what? Oh, I bloomed the soap and I bloomed the brush. And this is where I hardly ever know what to do. So I'll just dip the brush in. I have the bloom water in the sigsolo mug. So let's see if that's the way to go about it. Maybe it's not. The Giesen Forsthoff razor company was founded in 1920. And the year after that, they patented the name called Timor. So they are in fact the company behind Timor. So let's give this a little more water. See, this is why I never do this, because I cannot get the leather to get, you know, I have it all over my shirt, but that's not where I wanted it, is it? So So they founded the Timor company, and in America I've seen some of the sellers, e.g. the razor company, selling this very razor, also called the Gentle, as the Timor 1353, even though it is in fact the very same razor. Let's see here, let's get all the soap on the top there. This will have to do. I saw Mark from Friendship Shaving use this razor, and then I thought I need to have this razor. So that's why I bought it. There will be a link below to where I got this from. I got this from Czechoslovakia, shop Czechoslovakia on Amazon that wanted to send to me in Greenland. Another difference is the blade reveal. Look at that. There's under or about a millimeter of the blade only sticking out. So this should be interesting. Okay. In it is the Timor blade that came with this razor. As you can hear, or maybe you cannot, me mumbling on. This razor has an easy to find cutting angle. There is another version of this called the Gentle, Giesen Forsthoff Gentle model 1354. And the only difference being that the handle is 100 millimeter, so it's this long. I did, of course, when I noticed, order that. So it should be here in 3 to 4 weeks. I would say this is a nice nimble razor, and it's actually a bit top heavy, which I don't mind. So it's not a mature razor. It's not. They have their own facilities, and it was started, the company, by the two gentlemen called, one was Giesen and the other, I was almost speaking German there, and the other was Forsthoff. It's now run by the Giesen family, third or fourth generation. So it's been there for 100 years. Okay, let's feel this. Oh, wait a second. Might as well use this. Well, I have lots of stubble left. But you know what? Isn't that always the case? So let's give this a go. Soap dried out a little in this badger. This badger brush. I know you're probably sitting there thinking about all the mistakes I make, because I almost never face leather. My skin doesn't like it, but this was my first Manchurian brush, and it is one of my favorite brushes. It started off at about $45 on eBay, and now you can get it for, I think, $35. I don't know if that's with the Manchurian, or I don't think it is, but I've seen it for $35. It's available with a tuxedo knot and please soft kind of white synthetic knot as well. So 3 available knots. And it is, of course, I don't know if I said that, it's the Yaqi brush. And one of my first. And no, I didn't get this. I paid for this brush. So I have been very fortunate over the past year and a half to get a lot of wonderful stuff, shaving stuff from Yaqi, but this is not one of them. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong way completely, I'm sorry. As I said, I saw this razor used at Friendship Shaving by Mark, and I kind of like the look of it. He called it a very mild razor, and I would say this is, for me, I'm of course using their own blade and not a feather or a kai or, you know, Visimet or something sharp, 7 o'clock black. I'm using their own blade, and this blade is okay. I wouldn't call this a very mild razor. I would call this right in the middle. And honest to God, I don't remember if I said so already, but the long handle version of this is 100 grams. So if heavier razors and longer handles in your wheelhouse, that's the one to get. And it's sold out on the razor company's page actually. So, but they call it the Timor 1353. So there you have it. I'm still carrying the pink nails. Go back and see why. And that's why I'm also using the pink cloth to wash my face. This soap is so, you know, my family, they don't like it. My daughter is at a friend's house making a project, I think, for school, and my wife is away in a hut with her best girlfriends, having a girlfriend weekend in a hut somewhere in the floor. So I can use this product without being, you know, told to go wash my face or change my scent. Sorry this took a little longer than you. Oh, still a lot of slickness. Damn, that's amazing. But I would say this is a razor right there in the middle, like the 34C, the Merkur 34C. Okay, the Tabac Aftershave lotion in this ceramic bottle with the restrictor in it that makes you work for it. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's nice. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And the balm, let me just get this off my hands. Is the Tabac original Aftershave balm. I have soap on the back of my hand. Great idea. I don't wonder where that came from. Okay, so remember when you use the balm, this is very liquidy, so you need to be careful with it. And that was the tube making the fart sound. I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't he say that if it wasn't true? Of course I would. So, show up my nose. This balm is fantastic. And what does Tabac smell of? Well, it smells of Tabac. Got you there. Tobacco and something and something and something. I get some leathers at some days. I get some musk, I get some amber. At some days, today all I get is just, you know, tobacco and a little leather. That's all I get. Okay, this ran too long. Let's do the sound test. Oh yeah, everything is wonderful. A great razor. I'll link for it below and all that. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? Because we are not obsessed, we are dedicated. Sigsolo, out.